No one cares.
Good one.
And here we go. This is the finals of the Coed competitive World Outdoor Ball Hockey Championship, being played at the ballhockey.com Athletic Center at St. Catharines, the beautiful ballhockey.com Athletic Center. Lots to do and see here, including the bar upstairs. I know a lot of fans are watching the game live now. It is being streamed directly into the bar. So you can watch all of the action there directly from the comfort of your own home, directly from the comfort of the bar. So we've got the Barrie Warriors in orange. The Barrie Warriors in orange, taking on the marvelous boys and girls in white from the Niagara region. Niagara wins that draw back to the point. One shot block. There's the second attempt. That's a hard shot. Sails just wide. Rebound. Batted out of midair by 71. He tries to bat that out of midair and misses. Good wheels done by 71 as he outpaces 9 to that ball. 9 showing good legs as well. There for Barrie. We're back in their own zone once again. McGuire there, the defenseman number 17, has found his partner 93. Tried to find something up there. It's Harvey there. Lounsbury on the right in forechecking. 17 now back to the boys and girls.
Dewey. It's Dewey.
It's Dewey there on the back end. Up through the middle. Down now behind Niagara zone. Spins away from that. Tries to find Lounsbury. There's an odd bounce. Opportunity there for Barrie. Not to be as Lounsbury leads the rush up over the blue line. Gains the zone, then is dispossessed. Dewey now with it. Working a pass up through the middle. Now the neutral zone play here is neither team able to string together a couple of passes. Everything's being intercepted. Barrie now, they got one pass together. And finally they get the ball in deep. Dewey using his body to shield the ball and the defender. Finds a pass right through the middle. There's a wild rock at it. It goes into the corner. Thrown around the other side where Harvey collects that ball. He's on the move now. Up over the red line. Gets chipped away. Gets it back though. Throws it up but a little too high. It goes into the net. Corey Wick there with the ball as he throws it to the referee. On the back end for Barrie. He's teamed with McGuire here. For Barrie, their girls are particularly good. And that has been the strength of their team throughout the round robin. It's got them to this point of the finals against the Niagara boys and girls. Holly Nonis there, number 9. Holly brought that in, but was herself offside. So we have Lounsbury winning the draw for Niagara. It's taken away by Harvey. Here's a chance now. Wick throws it over to Alex. Back point down. Here's a battle in the corner. Holly Nonis with the ball. Tries to sneak something far side. Carls defeated it. Number 8 for Barrie. Quick shot there. Wire now is able to get the ball. Decides to run it himself. Gets the red line and dumps it in. Even though I mentioned that he got the red line, icing is actually the blue line. So you may see at times where players decide to throw the ball from the neutral zone when they haven't quite got the red line. The blue line is all you need. Barrie nearly had an opportunity. Niagara, though, on the counter attack. That's intercepted. Over to the far side where Sue has it for Barrie. Tanya Hartley. Lounsbury back defensively. Harvey working at the far boards. Decides to use his legs. And his body at times, apparently. Harvey now has it. Takes a quick snapshot that sails wide. Jennifer here with the ball. Jen watches Michelle Edgar go by. Then does throw it to her partner 68. Looking for Wick up the middle. Wick is there. Wick continuing to run with the ball. Trying to get something going here. McGuire picking it up for Barrie. Holly Nonis trying to work her way through a crowd. Over to Carls now. Carls with the helmet. Small forward, female player for the Barrie. Wick was unable to stick handle his way through that. Niagara misses a pass there, at least misses the connection, so it goes the length of the floor. 4:38 to go in the first period. Scoreless draw. This is the championship final, the competitive Coed division, being played in St. Catharines, Ontario, hosted by ballhockey.com. Streaming courtesy of WeeStreem. Getting set here for a draw. Colucci taking the draw for Barrie. Colucci wins it. Over to Wick. Wick trying to find Holly, but that just took a little long. Colucci, though, finds it now. It's taken away. Niagara there with the tie-dye shorts. Tie-dye gets it down. There's the wire intercept. Carls gets it back to Wick. Wick feels the pressure, so throws it back to McGuire. McGuire under pressure himself. After deflection in the neutral zone, ends up in the far corner. Colucci applied some pressure. Now we've got Carls with Dewey able to use his long legs and sprint away from her. Unable to get the zone though. There's Holly walking out from the boards on her forehand, takes a snapshot. Goldridge tender grabs that off the blocker. No rebound. Lounsbury trying to thread a needle, doesn't work. Hard on the ball defensively. Now a little bit of shoving after the fact. Doesn't amount to anything though, as both players walk away. Harvey with a long pass, finds his man at the blue line. Now we've got Jen on the counter attack for Barrie. She dumps it into the corner and is hard after it. Doesn't work out in her favor, however. It's taken away. Far side now to Lounsbury. He tries a backhand pass. Again, that gets turned away. Harvey now with Jen in hot pursuit. Number 8 there. Jennifer Povey. Could be Povey. We're going Povey. Michelle Edgar gets pushed to the floor. And that's going to bring about the game's first power play. Let's see if we can hear against the scoreless tie, the scoring drought in the first period. 2:46. Corey Wick assessed a 2-minute minor for interference for roughing, one or the other, I'm sure. I guess more accurately, a shove of Michelle Edgar to the ground. So we've got Brad Hill there on the draw. On the power play here in the white, the boys and girls. That pass through the Hill was a little ambitious. Holly chased a short-handed attack. We've got two girls up, Holly and Carls. Holly throws one towards the net. Holly's just at a few, and those are fairly dangerous, especially if the goaltender doesn't see it, because he always seems to be drifting the top foot of the net. As Niagara brings the ball up on the power play, there's Hill trying to put something together there with his legs. There's tie-dye, she winds in 5. That goes just wide. Hill grabs the rebound, ball still live, fires wide, back now into the middle. Edgar had a chance there briefly on her backhand, but it just skipped over her stick. Here's Hill now. There's DeVito out of midair, 68. He was able to throw that down the length of the floor. No icing here as they're trying to kill off a penalty. We've got about another 50 seconds to go in the man advantage. McGuire steals the ball. He's trying to send Holly on a bit of a break. That got picked off in midair. Michelle Edgar now forcing the ball wide, dropping to Harvey, who snaps one right into the legs of DeVito. McGuire with the ball, that hits something, he comes out into the slot, and Mac picks it up. Edgar now at the side of the net. He throws that into the chest protector of the goaltender. They send it the length of the ice. 14 seconds left now in the man advantage. Under a minute to go in the first period as Lounsbury throws one into the middle. Back over to Edgar. She gets the ball taken away. Penalized player, Corey Wick, is back on the floor, so that's a 5-on-5 action. 0 for 1 the power play today, after that 2-minute advantage for the boys and girls at back. Hovey now, said it would be Povey, that's one or the other. They change throughout the game. Number 5 rings it around in Povey's direction. She's able to control that pass. Not before Hollingsworth takes it off. Hollingsworth now with it. Shoving it to McDonald and back. McDonald there, picks it up, back to the point. Tie-dye winds and fires. Hollingsworth stretching for it. Lots of people wanted the ball. Has ended though. And again, just having some trouble here just with the end of period buzzer. Something that just crept in about 2 or 3 games ago. So at the end of the period, no buzzer. Just have to wait for the referee's signal. Period 2 underway, 0-0, everything on the line here. These teams have been going at it all weekend with the ball hockey center in St. Catharines, and for these two teams, this is where the road ends. One, though, will emerge the victor and world champion, World Outdoor Ball Hockey Championships being played here in St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada. The other will walk away second place finisher. Still a lot of pride in that, but you know, both teams came to win. After making it this far, that's exactly what they're looking for, and now have just 2 periods to gain the edge. As Wick walks it up out of his zone and thinks twice about it, so regroups with McGuire behind his own net. Mike McGuire with the ball. being angled by Lounsbury. Lounsbury moves in a little tighter. Decides to throw it up to Wick. Dewey gets a stick in there though to break that up. Dewey with the ball again. There's Lindsay. Great service here, ballhockey.com with the bar upstairs. We come right to our broadcast booth to make sure that we service. It's the type of experience that you can have here at the ballhockey.com Athletic Center. Team sponsorships, kids parties, whatever you're looking for. More than just ball hockey, the ballhockey.com Athletic Center. Go to ballhockey.com for all the details. Face-off now coming to the left of Compy. Goaltender for the Niagara boys and girls. Barrie wins the draw, back to the point there with 5 tries to snap one, takes a second whack at it. That doesn't get through either. Edgar now in a foot race with 5. Almost didn't believe my eyes there as the players get a little confused as to where the ball was. And Carls comes away with it. Nice backhand pass through the middle. 6 with a quick shot. Lounsbury. DeVito coming hard, so Lounsbury chops it in. Colucci there, playing defense, number 6 for Barrie. DeVito in now, is able to win that battle between Lounsbury and himself, up to Hawley there, number 9. That's Colucci with the ball. Barrie looks to mount an attack. Tried to find Carls on the far wing. She missed it, but now is aggressively forechecking on Hill. Hill makes a nifty little play to get away from her, then decides to turn on the afterplays. Still possessing the ball through the neutral zone. Still has it now. Hill looking to do something. Decides to throw it in. Send Edgar after the ball, so she's in pursuit. DeVito finds Wick. Wick up now to Carls. Carls going off her foot into the corner. She's got control behind the net. Throws it over to Holly. She's on her off wing. Turns, shoots. That's what she does. Harvey now with the ball. Edgar throws it in his direction. Harvey trying to get the ball, keep it live. It's picked off by McGuire. Edgar throws the ball deep where Wick goes back to retrieve it. Wick there was looking for Hartley on the short boards here. Was unable to connect, so flooring is the call. DeRosie in on the draw there and wins it for the boys and girls in white. Now Matt picks off that clearing attempt. Look for Michelle Edgar. She actually got a shot off as she batted the ball in midair. Got the goal by surprise, but lucky thing is he got a body part on it. Was able to keep it from going to the back of the net. 0-0 here with Dewey, able to keep the zone for Niagara. Wick grabs that ball off the backboard. In a foot race with Edgar. Gets pinched out though as he runs out of room. Mack now. Edgar throws one softly towards the net. That's held on to. So with 6 minutes to go in the second period, scoreless draw here in the championship. Coming up after this game, we will have the Masters final. Burlington Stars looking to run the table, 5-0 so far, going into the final. Lounsbury now lining up for a draw against Sika. Lounsbury wins it. Lindsay from the point. That hits something on the way through. And Scrimgower, the goaltender there for Barrie, just puts a glove as that ball actually ended up on the back of the net right on top of it. So, we'll do it again. Lounsbury successful the first time, uses that draw. DeRose though was in tough and immediately called for the penalty. DeRosie is going to the penalty box. Barrie Warriors about to get a power play opportunity here in a scoreless draw. Big opportunity. It was Harvey there playing defense. It's interesting, number 5 for both teams, Harvey. For Barrie, it's Dean Harvey. For Niagara, Justin Harvey. Dean Harvey on the floor right now. On the power play, but it's Niagara that wins the draw. Lindsay is able to clear the zone as DeVito just couldn't hold on there at the red line. Over to Harvey now, looks far side for Carls. Carls just loses the ball and Dewey throws it all the way down the floor. Harvey again with the ball. Just softs it far side where Colucci looks to grab it. Hollingsworth now with Lindsay going to the net. He fires one on. Not sure right now whether or not the ball is flying. Hollingsworth is holding on to the ball, killing some time here effectively on the penalty kill. Looks like Michelle Edwards wanted to crack at that, or Edgar rather. Hollingsworth still dipsy-doodling, runs out of room. There's Holly with a shot from the blue line. Just goes wide. Lindsay looking to clear, dangerously there. They're playing with it. Finds a man in the slot. That was a live ball, but the shot didn't get through. Dewey gloves it to himself. The foot doesn't work as Wick now has it on the left point. Over to DeVito. DeVito back to Wick. As Carls looks to avail herself and get a live ball here. Holly now with the give and go. That was read well though by Hollingsworth and intercepted and threw it down. 4:30 to go here in the second period. Power play for the Barrie Warriors looking to end this deadlock. Dewey in hard here on the penalty kill. Throwing it back to Edgar. Edgar over to the point. This should be a shot, and it is. Big rebound. McGuire now for Barrie. Over to Wick. Wick finds Colucci. Not live, however, so Colucci needs to find Holly. He does that. Gets deflected right back to Wick, who finds Holly. She gets in over the blue line, makes her way. Thought she was making her way towards that, but got bodied effectively out of the way. That flip doesn't work. Chases it down himself. The ball gets deflected over the glass. .621 gone so far in the second period. Sticka taking the draw here for Barrie. Wins it back to Wick, who gains the zone. Oh, thought he gained the zone. Offside is the call though. Referee pointing far side. Tanya Hartley looking down at her feet, wondering whether or not it was her. I'm not sure myself. There's Sticka winning the draw again back to Wick. Wick considers his options. Gives it back to Sticka. McGuire now. Half winds and shoots. Nice stop there by Pompey. Wick circling behind the net. Trying to find someone in front. There's a mass of people there, but the ball gets cleared. McGuire, though, holds the line, has it now on the half boards. Trying to find somebody. Finds Hartley down in the corner. Ball comes back to McGuire to Wick now. McGuire. Down to Wick. Throws one towards the net, just goes wide. Again, Hartley in pursuit, but Hall now away for Niagara. That pass is intercepted. Nice little foot play by Sticka, though, didn't quite work. Michelle Edgar fires one, that goes just wide. Hall has it now, recognizing the opportunity. That's a live ball. Read that pass all the way. He leads the 3-on-2 rush. He's got Jennifer with him. He's also got Hartley. Can't find either of them. Jennifer gets decked hard into the boards. Wick has something to say about that, and rightly so. Dangerous play there is the Niagara player. didn't seem to respect the body position of Jennifer and kind of ran through her about 3 or 4 feet from the boards from behind. Just about to take a replay, or take a look at a replay right here up in the booth. See if it looks as bad the second time around. And yes, it does. In fact, it looks worse the second time around. Sure, if you're watching this, though, you've already rewound yourself. Lucky to get away with 2 minutes there. DeVito tries to throw Mama from the train and get something through to the net. Michelle Edgar there, working down low, tough against Carls. Harvey throws it to his namesake, Harvey, both wearing number 5. We've got Harvey in the yellow for Barrie, coming around from behind his own net. He flips it up to DeVito. Hit that orange. Colorblind today. That deflection goes to Holly. Here's a chance now as she just doubles one towards the net. Harvey now at the point. Goes D to D over to DeVito. DeVito. That's a live ball. He snaps one through. Coffey, rebound, didn't know where it was. Colucci just inches away from banging that one out of midair. Harvey leading the rush, flips it by a few people. Wick, though, was there, and he got to the ball first. Harvey has the ball. Flips it in, gets a change. That's Carls with it. Far side now to Colucci. He throws it in. Lindsay is first back to get the ball. She turns and fires. That hits something. DeRosie picks it up in the neutral zone. Can't get by McGuire. He passes it to his defensive partner. Now back up to Holly. Thought about shooting, then thought about dancing. At the end, didn't either. Wick has the ball. Finds it in the lane. Fires one in there. Coffey came out, made the stop on that one. .25 seconds to go here in the second period. No score. Game, though, not without its scoring chances. Both teams can credit themselves for a few. Here's Wick looking to change that. Soft one through to 15. Sticka over to Holly. She throws one at the net. Nice save by Coffey. He was even looking behind her. He wasn't sure about that one. For a moment there, lots of hearts fluttered as these teams are playing in the finals. Got Carls. Loses the draw. However, her teammate first on it is Holly. Hollingsworth throws it the length of the floor with 0.8 seconds left. Called Flora. We'll see whether or not they decide to drop the ball with 0.8 seconds. I think there is enough time to, score a goal scientifically under perfect conditions. So we'll drop the ball and see whether or not the 1 in a million happens. It does not this time around. Zero thus far. We will see the intensity ramp up in the third period, and especially towards the dying moments. As both of these teams, even though everybody at the end of the day is out to have fun and get some exercise and compete, they are competitors, so they want to win. And at this point, we're at a spot where it could be one shot, it could be one chance. So when they get that shot or they get that chance, these players are just going to be bearing down that much more. Third period in front of us. This is the Coed Competitive World Outdoor Ball Hockey Championship coming to you live from St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada. In the orange, we have the Barrie Warriors. In white, it's the Niagara Marvelous boys and girls. And it all comes down to this. Now, if it is still tied after 10 minutes, we will go to overtime. we'll worry about that when we get there. I'm sure that's part of the conversation that these teams just had over their benches. 10 minutes to go here. We got Lounsbury, Edgar, Hollingsworth up front. We got Sticka with Jen and Hartley up front for Barrie. And it's Edgar here with the ball. She dumps it in to start the attack for Niagara. That bounces. Right into Scrimgower's glove. So he holds on to it. We're going to draw now in the offensive zone for Niagara. Edgar looking to win the draw back to Mac. Looks like he's trying to win it to the slot. But it's Wick for Barrie who ends up with the ball under that. Lounsbury intercepts behind the net. Trying to chip it out front. It's on the back of the net. It's being contested for, and Hollingsworth wins the contest. Lounsbury now chips one out front. She's finally able to. Dewey finds it, sends something towards the net. Niagara now appears to have upped their intensity. They've won a couple of foot races here to empty balls or open balls. Mac now can't get that through. Wick intercepts. Hartley dumping it in deep. Mac is able to outrun Coed. Sends it in on net. Here's DeVito picking up the rebound with Edgar in hot pursuit. DeVito spins away. Back down to Colucci. Colucci up to Hartley. She throws it down for a change. As Carls and Holly come over the boards. Dewey. Give and go there with his defensive partner, Lindsay. We've got Dewey here in the Blazer Steel jersey, repping the 8-bit. As Holly throws a nice ball into Colucci, that shot sails just wide. That was a hard shot. Holly picks up the ball, fires it in. Lindsay picks it up over to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth throws it up for himself. Got by one, got by two. Puts on the brakes behind the net. Is looking to find Edgar, who is cruising through the slot. Barrie intercepted that, and hastily they fired the ball the length of the floor. About 56 gone in the third period, still scoreless. This game looking for its first goal scorer. Goaltender's loving it right now. Both Scrimgower and Coffey throwing donuts up there. As Barrie steps in to take the draw. She wins it now, back to Hall, throws it back to Lindsay. She winds and fires. That goes wide on a hard shot. Lindsay will wind and fire again. That hit DeVito's stick, didn't get through. The deflection that went Niagara's way. Lounsbury first to that loose ball. She finds Hall down below the goal line. He throws it through his legs, back to Lounsbury. Carls is able to walk away with it. Carls now trying to throw it beyond the red line to an open Holly, who is waiting down the far blue line. That is Holly now who has the ball. Holly was looking to generate some offense, couldn't. Dewey with the ball, waiting for the girl to join the attack. As Lounsbury far side. He tries to go through the crease. That gets deflected up into the left. Get a slushy at 7:11 to go in the third period. McGuire. That pass is in front of Rick, and he tracks it down. Covey now. Looking to get stick up. Over to Hartley, who winds. There's Wick. Wick to Hartley. Over to Covey. Sticker behind the net. Slides one, and it's open there momentarily in the crease. Edgar is the ball. Find a teammate cruising through the middle. Nifty little move to gain the zone. Didn't get through two, however. Lounsbury gets intercepted by Wick. Finds his partner McGuire. Settles things down in the wrong zone. Barrie in orange. Niagara in white. 0-0 tie here in the third. As Hartley has the ball deep in the offensive zone. Tried to center it. That got picked off. Lounsbury now with a backhand pass. DeRosie quickly. Here's an opportunity now as Edgar had DeRosie streaking to the net. Couldn't get the ball through. Coed able to get the ball by Harvey on the backhand. Now we got Colucci. Colucci over to Coed. Coed dumps it in and gets it down. Lindsay in the tie-dye shorts skips one through the neutral zone, right on net. Scrimgower covers. We got a face-off coming up to his right. Oh, sorry. Lindsay now corralling the ball for Niagara. Nice little play to get it up to Mack here on the short side. That gets deflected though off of Harvey's stick. Goes up into the Raptors. So we'll have a face-off coming up outside Barrie's zone. Lindsay fires one on the clapper. Harvey retrieves it here for Barrie in the orange. Over to Carls. She flips it up, and Colucci just unable to control the bouncing ball that was going to be an offensive opportunity. But no matter. Lindsay throws it up the wall. DeVito steps in front of that pass. Over to Hawley, back to DeVito. He snaps and scores! Throw mama from the train. DeVito scores for the Barrie Warriors. Number 68 stepped in front of a pass there from his defensive position, then worked a bit of a give and go with Hawley, and really it was the shot that made it. Toppy didn't give much, but he found a hole there in the top of the net. And as we reach the halfway mark here of the third period, all of a sudden, we find ourselves in the middle of a game. Things will probably open up now as Niagara boys and girls will have to take a few more chances on needing a goal to tie things here now that Barrie is up 1-0. Witt throws something through to the net. Edgar now with the ball. That almost deflects in Dewey's direction, but it got intercepted. Hollingsworth back on Hawley, but she has the ball. She also has Carl's wide open. Instead decides to wind and fire herself. Coffey stops it. Colucci kind of getting shoved into Coffey, but everybody appears to emerge from that okay. So we'll set it up to the right of Coffey, goaltender for Niagara. Sticking out, coming in for the draw for Barrie. He's got Povey here on the left, got Hartley on his right. Sticka ends up with it himself. Throws it across. Just in the feet there of Hartley, who appeared to be open in the slot. Hollingsworth down. Here's the first one there. Racing out of his own zone. Goes the length of the floor. 4-9, and there's Hollingsworth. Needs a girl though on the play. Witt finally decides to challenge him. Dispossesses him. Hovey now on the ball. Throws it away. Change here coming for Barrie. Barrie running with about 10 runners. About the same number for Niagara, so should be fair when it comes to exhaustion or energy levels at this point. Almost looks like it went in for a second there from behind the net, but wasn't to be. Barrie now scoring at the length of the floor. 3:27 to go. Niagara desperately needs a goal. Down 1-0 here in the finals of the World Competitive Outdoor Ball Hockey Championship, Coed. Niagara trying to devise a plan here off the face-off. Looks like Harvey will take it. Colucci there for Barrie. Harvey ends up winning it back to Lindsay. She'll wind and fire. She does. Nice save there by the goaltender, Scrimgower. Harvey battling down low in the orange. Carls gets the ball. Back to Hall. Hall spins to Lindsay. She fires. Edgar gets a stick on it. Now Harvey on the half wall as Niagara is pressuring here. Down a goal. Finds Edgar at a nice spot. That's a goal. And that's a good goal. I don't know if you followed the bouncing ball on that. But backwards cap there in the red shorts for Niagara boys and girls was kind of juggling the ball behind him. I think he batted it up in the air once or twice himself before batting it up and over the net. And then out of midair on the other side was Michelle Edgar. She appeared to bat it with the shaft of her stick out of midair and somehow into the back of the net. And now it's 1-1 with 2:56 to go in the third period. All we needed was that first goal to open things up here, and that's exactly what's happened. As McGuire goes D to D with his partner Wick. Wick gets contact with the girl Carls. Now throws it over to McGuire. Will likely think about shooting. Tried to beat Dewey. Dewey ran him out of room. Colucci with the ball for Barrie. Chips one on his backhand over to Wick, who gets over the red line. Tries to get over the blue line, but could not. Holly now is it deep where Wick is awaiting. Wick's got the ball. Now over to Colucci. Colucci over to McGuire. McGuire fires into a mess of people in the slot. Lindsay now, behind her own net, tie-dye shorts. Carls is trying to get in there. No is the call from the referee on the flooring or icing, so Colucci has to run the length of the floor to get the ball. He does. Mack is forechecking now on behalf of Niagara. Tried to connect with Carls right there at the center ice line. That ball just skipped over her stick. Buck 49 to go in the third period. You have to think that at this point, next shot, next goal could be it. If nothing is decided in the next minute, 49 seconds, we will have it overtime. These two teams are playing for the championship. Hollingsworth in on the draw against Sticka. Two bounces now, and here's Povey. Povey fires. Looks like Pompey got something on that to make the save. Hollingsworth has the ball now. That is live. The pass came from Lounsbury. His shot on goal was handled. Harvey now for Orange. Barrie tries to slide one through. Hill now over to Hollingsworth. Lounsbury. Hartley has it now. Jen Povey goes on Lindsay. It's just been a rough afternoon here for Povey. He hits the deck again. Earlier this afternoon we were watching a game and Povey was also on the ground. She limps back to the bench. It's been a rough afternoon for her here at the ballhockey.com Athletic Center. Look at the referees. Just want to let this game be decided by the players and what's happening on the floor. 57 seconds to go, third period, 1-1. Overtime to follow if nothing happens in the next 56 seconds. Make that 57. Hall now with it. Edgar gloves that down. Gets it into the zone where Witt gets the ball. For Barrie, the defenseman, throws it around the boards. Colucci grabs it now. Holly with it. Also Carls. Carls has it now, number 6. In behind, tried to jam something short side. In control. Finds Colucci for the quick one-timer. That was calmly saved by Coffey. Good chance there, though, in the dying seconds. Lounsbury, though, thinking what she's going to do, decides to throw it the length of the floor for Hall, who is the first one there. He gets the ball. Oh, nearly able to find Edgar in front. 7 seconds to go. Holly throws something at the net. Hollingsworth gets the rebound. 3-2, and here's the final chance. Had it gone in, it would have counted, but went wide. So 1-1 is your score at the end of 3 periods of play. Now, it's overtime. The question, overtime format.
Overtime. Straight overtime.
Is it just continuous?
Good for the final.
Hey, Brian, continuous OT? What we have here is continuous OT. We're going old school. We're going NHL here. How many periods do these teams play? It's funny because sometimes I've seen these games decided in the first 60 seconds, and sometimes they go another 60 minutes. So we'll see. Goals were scarce there in the opening 30 minutes. Both goals coming in the dying minutes of the third period. First, Barrie, they were first to strike. And then with their backs against the wall and just a few minutes to play, the Niagara Marvelous boys and girls, they responded with a nifty little goal. The ball ended up coming from behind the net, up over the net, and Michelle Edgar batted it out of midair Blue Jays style and found the back of the net. So that's where we find ourselves here in the first overtime period. They put 10 up on the clock. We will play in 10-minute periods.
Did you change the times first? Just an hour extra.
Colucci wins the draw, back to McGuire. Players may be a little nervous now, knowing that it is overtime. Up to McGuire now. Next mistake may cost you. Here's a chance. Colucci with a live ball on his backhand. Mack picks up the ball. The pace has intensified just a little bit here in this extra period. Good pick up there by McGuire. Couldn't quite chase it down though, so Dewey takes it away. 17s at each other. Dewey still with the ball. Throws it on the right side to Matt, who puts it down low. Dewey first one to it. Harvey on the backside, over to Lindsay. She winds and fires. She's got a hard shot from back there. She's a weapon for Niagara. That ball goes the length of the floor. You may have noticed in Coed, guys are not allowed to take full slap shots. I think the threshold is the waist. They're allowed to wind up to the waist, so just little snapshots or half clappers. But women are allowed to take slap shot, and that's why you see Lindsay there winding up from the point, and that's why she is such a weapon, such a threat. I imagine they will try and work the ball in her direction to win this shot. They get it back to Harvey. Instead, he goes to Edgar in front. She had a second there with the ball on her stick, but DeVito closed in rather quickly. Deny her. Harvey there, snaps one towards the net. Hall retrieves that rebound. Throws it down low to a teammate behind the net now. Last time he was back there, he flipped it up over behind the net for the game time goal. Not this time though. Lounsbury to the point. Now we've got a long ball for Barrie, for Niagara rather. Hall now trying to fight for it. Harvey there, number 5 for Barrie as well. Both Harveys, both wearing number 5. I'm assuming unrelated. This is DeVito now, working it over to the far side where Hartley has it. Hartley for Barrie with their first offensive opportunity here in the overtime. We've played 2 minutes now at the extra frame. Holly going in hard forward into the corner. Lindsay defending her. DeVito now, giving all he's got to get to the ball. Gets there first. Now finds Hartley. Hartley mulling over her options. Holds on to the ball momentarily. Then finds DeVito. Ball's on the side of the net. And Lindsay giving Hartley a little shove there in front of the net. Hartley has something to say to her as she walks away. Temper. No team wants to land themselves in the box in overtime. So I imagine that's about as far as they'll take anything. DeRosie playing center here for Niagara. Colucci under center for Barrie. It's DeRosie who wins that back to Dewey. Trying to see if he can link up with Edgar, who is far board, but the ball got away from her. Wick is all the way behind his own net to settle things down. Now comes out from behind his own zone. Carl now tips it up. Colucci almost with an opportunity. However, he's offside on that play. Doesn't realize it. And the referee's trying to figure out if it is, in fact, an intentional offside. So the ball will come the full length of the floor. We'll have a face-off to the left of Scrimgower as he wipes his face there. Goaltenders putting in some extra overtime here, literally. 7:14 to go in the first overtime. Colucci wins the draw. Over here to Carls. Carls now back to Wick. Wick will try this again. Goes to the far blue line. He finds McGuire. McGuire dumps it in. DeRosie, though, grabs that with his glove out of midair. Makes one move. Makes another move. Gets intercepted, though, and here's a chance. Carl's all by herself. Oh! Looks like Coppy just got his shoulder on that to deny the hero moment. For little number 6 there, Alex Carls. For Barrie, he's had a great tournament. Catching a lot of people off stride, off guard. So small, yet very. Dewey now is probably twice her height. He has the ball as she bites his ankles. Tries to dispossess him. McGuire here with the ball. Gives it to Carls. He gives it back to McGuire. McGuire again. That was brought in just offside, just before Holly could get back on the side, on the far side. Holly Noakes. Number 9 for Barrie. Hollinsworth wins that draw forward for Niagara. Now Hall is on it very quick. Right behind the back pass, but Sticker was up to that. Up to Hartley now. Moves up the middle. Over to Edgar. Hall has it now. The ball is live. So he's trying to do something on DeVito to make something happen. That ball hits one of the gloves of one of the players there hanging over the edge. 5:34 to go now in the first overtime. 1-1. This is the Coed competitive division of the World Outdoor Ball Hockey Championships. Sunday, August 18th, 2015, St. Catharines, Ontario, Canada. Live stream, video and production, courtesy of WeeStreem. Email us for your next event, WeeStreem@gmail.com. That's 2 E's in both WeeStream. Referees decide that because it hit the glove of the player, as the glove was hanging into the field of play, face-off will come outside the Barrie zone. The big OD to D, DeVito there up the middle. A couple of one-touch passes there. Finds Hartley in the far zone, far corner rather. Hartley battling for it, kicks it over to Sticka. He can't walk it. Edgar there with a tip on Harvey on the far side. DeVito though is able to turn on the Jets and beat him to the ball. Edgar trying to out-body DeVito, and I don't know that she's going to win that battle. Coed now fires one up, finds Hartley. No help though for Hartley right now. She's by herself, but she's waiting for reinforcements. While she waits, she dumps it down behind the net. Lindsay gets it. Quickly fires it around to Harvey, who has a live ball. Harvey can put in a rush or two himself. Tried to work and give and go with Michelle Edgar. Didn't even get through the give, let alone the go. Colucci has it now. Colucci over to Carls. Hops over her stick. That's a Florin. Over half of this first overtime has been played. Hall and Colucci taking the draw. Hall wins it, but Barrie gets it. There's a little through pass. Carl's on it. So is Holly. But Harvey, the stronger man on that side. Up to Hall now. Edgar found Hall. That would have been a live ball and a good scoring chance. But McGuire got back to take that away. Here's Holly now trying to turn the corner. She fires one. Compy was able to see that and grab it. For those of you waiting for the Masters final, that will be coming up immediately following the next goal. We are in overtime of the Coed competitive division. Up next, we do have Vaughan versus Burlington in the Masters final. Those were the two top seeds after the round robin. Dewey, unable to connect with a teammate on the far blue line. 4:05 to go here. First overtime or fourth period. This is continuous overtime, so the game will not stop until somebody scores. Off the shin guards there, McGuire, who hustles to keep the zone. Carl's down with it. Lounsbury trying to dispossess her of the ball. Carl's pass though for Wick, a little too high. Wick down to Carl's. That was a nice pass. Not much doing though. That'll be a flooring. Game seems to be slowing down here in intensity and pace. Both these teams have played 5 games this weekend just to get to this point. Both teams, this should be their 3rd game today. So, starting to fatigue. Equal number of players though on both teams. So no team having the decided advantage when it comes to energy level. Edgar now with the ball. Trying to work something with the team off the boards. Hovey just can't corral that pass. That gets deflected into the penalty box. Hartley with a shot, kind of bounced and bounded its way towards the net. Looked dangerous. Looking for a goal here that would be the game winner. Colucci intercepts. Has Hartley, but that's offside. So Dewey gets the ball. Up to Edgar. Bounces off her stick. DeVito there. Now to Rosie. Rosie to Harvey. Lounsbury. Harvey now with the ball again. DeVito plays the body in the corner. Harvey hard on the back check. Colucci though decides to circle around and regroup. Then throws it. That'll be a forward. Wick now with it. Over to McGuire. McGuire up to Carls. Back to McGuire. Live ball now. Scoring chance wasted there for Barrie. So they look at that. It's DeRose. He was hard on that ball. Or at least the pursuit of it. Having Lounsbury wide open, cruising through the slot if he was somehow able to come up with that ball, but he was in top. We got Matt, Edgar, DeRosie, Lindsay, and Hall out there for Niagara. Barrie's got Holly, who's got the ball. Colucci, Carl. We got Wick and McGuire on the court. Minute 45 to go now in the extra period. Overtime here. Everything's on the line. Edgar's dunk hits the stick, goes high into the net. That got deflected by a Barrie team, or a Barrie stick, I guess, more specifically. And so the face-off is down in their zone. Just to the left is Scrimgower, who has not been too busy doing the overtime. I'd say Barrie with better chances thus far, but even then, not too many. Wick now finds Sticka. Sticka gets the zone, finds Holly there, tried to. Edgar here on the turnover. She winds and fires from distance. Got blocked, but it's in the zone. Still has it. Looks to throw it deep. Where Hollingsworth has the ball. This is live now. We'll see if Hollingsworth is able to shape McGuire and step out of the corner. Instead, trying to backhand pass. Holly now on the attack for Barrie. Dumps it in. Carls gets it on the half wall. Carls back to Colucci. Shot is saved by Compy. Holly and tough on it. She beats Michelle Edgar to the ball. Pass to the middle to Mac. She snaps one on net. DeVito has the ball now. Holly's waiting for it. She connected with Colucci's foot in the neutral zone. Drop that to Edgar. Tried to get to it. Lindsay. Nice play to grab it out of midair. She's not able to keep the zone though. That pass just hopped over. Hollis. Still live. Michelle Edgar initiated that. Aldo working his defenseman DeVito quite well. Trying to find Dewey on the back end. Lindsay winds. That gets deflected. And 3, 2, 1. The opening overtime period here in the Coed competitive World Outdoor Ball Hockey Championship is over.
Number 18 on their team, how old is she? Hold on. What's the helmet on? Is it 18? Is she?
This
It does not number.
WeeStreem is
She
streaming
looks like
now.
she's close.
Oh wow.
Ellie says she's a nice.
That just happened by default?
I guess so.
She looks like she's close.
We're watching.
It doesn't tell you. No, okay.
We've got
I
20
know
minutes.
it's
It's
not
finish
that
it
like
at the
18.
end. You can't change it.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody who's watching right now, wherever you may be in the world. Feel free to drop us a note.
I'm not questioning it. I'm just saying that she looks like she's.
Stop. Should probably explain.
Second overtime period now. Barrie in orange. Niagara, boys and girls in white. Jordan Arsenault there with the ball. Throws it up the wing to Edgar. Edgar making things a little difficult on herself there. Dewey trying to break through. Now Arsenault has the ball. Harvey supporting behind. Now he goes in deep as Arsenault comes out. Hartley has that ball bounce off of her thigh, so Dewey ends up with it. 17's there, Dewey and McGuire, hard at it. Arsenault in front alone, finds him. Trying to get a girl involved, however, though. Michelle Edgar run into the ball smartly. As Hartley throws it up, Sticka has the ball. This is live now. As Sticka throws something towards the net. Just goes wide. Coed now on it. As over to Hartley. Hartley looks to spin and shoot. Arsenault, first one for it. First one to it, rather, 4-9. Back and forth with Lindsay. Up to Dewey. Dewey can't get by McGuire this time. Harvey now with it. That pass a little too soft. So Beck has it. Hovey and Hartley are the girls he has with him. Have to get one of the two involved. Harvey playing good defense, trying to distance pass. Wet came back with a strong stick. That threw some oohs and ahs from the top. Rosie throws it in deep. Chases after it. Lounsbury's there, gives it to DeRosie. This is a live ball. DeRosie tried to get it back to Lounsbury in the corner. Now we got Carl's with it. Carl's got it. Going softly towards the net. Briefly there was a rebound. A trip coming there. DeRosie down there. He just put them over. Trying to get a replay here of that. See exactly how the stick there of Harvey on the back end got caught up in DeRosie's feet. Didn't appear to be a trip though. Saw the replay most definitely. So here's a golden opportunity for the Niagara Marvelous boys and girls with the man advantage. Over to Hall, his shot goes wide. Lindsay gets it here. Nice play over to Harvey. Harvey now to Hall, who shoots. That goes wide again. Carl this time beats Lindsay to the ball and throws it the length of the floor. Still off for a few more seconds. 2-minute penalty. 2-minute man advantage for Niagara in the white. In this double overtime period. That's a definite slap shot, as you mentioned, or as I mentioned. Guys are not allowed to take slap shots, whether it's on the net or just clear. Vito was there. No penalty assessed. The referees just blow the whistle, and the faceoff does come all the way down into the zone. In this case, no real difference. Power play still for Niagara in white. Double overtime with the man advantage. Our bouncer comes down to Coffey. He gloves it. Goes a backhand pass in Lindsay's direction. He gets it. Live ball here for Niagara as Harvey picks it up. Spins away from Carl to gain the zone. Tried to make a move on DeVito. It was not to be. Edgar first back to get it. Over to Lindsay. 3 guys up front now with a live ball. That's Hollingsworth with it. I think Hollingsworth might look to do something himself. There he goes. Gets a little motivated. DeVito throws it down. Coffey grabs it. Tries to press the offense a little bit. Moves it up to Lindsay. Lindsay rink wide now for Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth snaps one from way outside. Edgar's the first to get it. Although Wick was there too and won the battle. Little chip now to Carl. One-on-one. Lounsbury forces her wide. Hall now, 71 with it. To Hollingsworth, 19. Hollingsworth ends up hitting Lounsbury. Work though as they gain the zone, but not for long. Over to Dewey. Dewey fires one from long range. Goaltender steers that aside. Springauer between the pipes here and range. Good wire. Carl. Hollingsworth now as we're back to 5-on-5. The power play has expired. Hollingsworth, that shot. Goes wide. Springauer covers up, holds on to it. Face off now with 5:42 to go in the second overtime. Another save there by Springauer at our draw. Dewey threw one in the direction of the net. Looked dangerous. Every shot is at this point. Double overtime. Sticka away with the ball. Over to Hartley. Dewey kind of rubs her out. Jennifer now in. Hard after the ball is Coed. Able to force back to turn it over to Weck. Weck tried to slide it through to Coed. Nearly did. Harvey on this end can't hold on to the red line. Circles back. Hartley up to Colucci. Colucci from a sharp angle. Throws one into Coffey's breadbasket. Halfway mark now of the second overtime period. Niagara gains the zone. Lounsbury throws it behind. Arsenault tries to grab it, but DeVito's the first one to it. A little holding there by Arsenault to get the ball. It works though and goes unnoticed by the referee. Lindsay moving in from the point. Oh, nice little play by Arsenault. Nearly worked. For Barrie, first time we've seen them try and coordinate that with Lindsay. Tie-dye short, and a good shot comes in off the point through the right through the slot. We've seen goals scored like that throughout the weekend. See whether or not that's something they try again here. Both teams trying anything and everything. There's a shot by Lindsay to scramble in front. Scrimgour just got something on that as Lindsay, we had a perfect vantage point for it up here. And it looked like that ball was curving into the far corner. Vito, 4:12 to go in the second overtime. Oh, two great saves there by Scrimgour. I can't even say his name properly, it's so exciting. Great saves. Scrimgour. DeRossi now with the ball. Barrie applying some pressure. No goal though to show as DeRossi spins and shoots. Gets that ball. Trying to find Edgar down in the corner. Can't do it. We've got Holly first to this ball. Couldn't quite grab it though, so Lindsay's playing her tough in the corner. Holly chasing it down. She has it now. Throws something up front. Just misses Colucci. Dewey has the ball, but looks like Wick will get there, and he does. Just goes through the legs of Paul. So Niagara will regroup. There's a turnover as Carl gets an opportunity here. The game on her stick. Scores! And that's how it ends. She has been good all weekend, has Alex Carls. And found herself in on a semi-break and appeared to maybe fool Coffey or went to the backhand far side. I don't even know she knew that it was in. And it was in. The smallest player, not just on the court, but probably the entire tournament, ends up with the game winner on her stick. Well, Barrie, congratulations. You are the world champions. Trophy presentation upcoming. Brian Brolin with to congratulate the champions. And it was a hard-fought affair. 2:57 to go in the second overtime period. So all told, what did we play here? 47 minutes and 3 seconds. It took 47 minutes to decide a winner in this World Outdoor Ball Hockey Championship Coed competitive division. And in the end, Alex Carls, who stands all of 5'1", I would imagine, from up here, ended up being the tallest of the lot as she found the back of the net on a semi-break to win things here for Barrie Warriors, World Outdoor Ball Hockey Champions 2015. My name is Kevin Jack, and along with videographer Brandon Scram, we are WeeStreem. And along with ballhockey.com, we are proud to deliver the World Outdoor Ball Hockey Championships streaming live through YouTube. If you want more information, contact one of the staff at ballhockey.com. Better yet, come down, check out the beautiful facility, plan your day around.